Hey, how you doing?
Hanging in there. So how many autocrosses you been to?
This is number 1.
This is number 1.
Yeah.
So you had 3 runs now.
Yes, sir.
So what, did you take an instructor before?
No.
All right. And one of the little tricks that we do, you have a little twist in your, is keeping your,
It's a little bit tighter.
yeah, keeping your lap belt. This really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But it's keeping your lap tight a little snugger.
Okay.
Where do you put your hands? That's good. You want to try and keep them like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, super glue those guys down. There's a lot of reasons to do it, but the biggest one is in a car like this, you don't want to let your hands creep up, because then your brain has to sort out the fact that it's pushing on the steering wheel. And if you keep them directly across from each other, that vector always cancels out. So as soon as your brain learns that it doesn't have to worry about that gives you more brain space for the instructor to yell at you to look ahead.
Yeah.
And so, unless you tell me otherwise, I'm going to yell at you.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Whatever works for you.
Yeah. It's my instructor to the instruction to the instructor when I take an instructor, because I remind them to yell at me.
All right.
Okay, so it's to your competitive advantage to start as far back as Giuseppe Pellitzer will let you.
Okay.
If you actually sit up further forward than he likes, he doesn't care. There you go. Because the most important thing is not how long it takes to get to the start line, but how fast you're going when you
Yeah, yeah. That's what I was kind of focusing on, like through that hairpin there, is like trying to get my exit speed as high as possible.
All right, thank you. That's a relatively good time.
What is it?
Yeah, it's 42.8, I think.
Okay. My third run of the first 3 was 41, almost exactly.
41 seconds or 40.1?
41.
41 seconds, okay. Alright, I'd say that getting a little closer to the important cones is a big thing. And so what you're doing is you're trying to make those arcs. You can go wherever you want. I'm actually going to stop back and pick up the chain. Okay, so don't worry about it. Yeah, so what you actually want to do is make these arcs as big as possible. You're actually going to not quite do that in the slalom, because we want you to backside. I see you've been working on that. The fastest way through a slalom is actually a central apex. Make these arcs as big as possible, but then you don't know how fast you can do it. And if you enter the slalom too fast because you're planning on doing that, there's no way to get out of it without making a big mess.
Yeah.
So this is why we tell you to backside the cones. If you do a little bit of physics stuff in your brain, you realize that that's not actually the fast way.
Yeah.
But you know, it gives you extra space if you've entered the thing too fast. To be able to catch it, a casual observer may not even realize that you made a mistake. If you're trying to do central apex and you get in there too fast, everyone knows you made a mistake, because something funny is going to happen. You're going to have to skip a cone, you're going to hit a cone, you're going to spin, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so you'll hear, instructor's telling it backside, backside, backside. You're driving around the back of the cone just a little bit.
Yeah.
And there's this trick that you can do about putting space in the bank by overdoing that so that you can really blast at the end. It doesn't work as well on this course as people seem to think it does. If you had a little bit more of an unfettered go fast thing after it,
Yeah.
it'd be worth doing that. But actually, it doesn't seem to me that it's worth doing it. I tried to do that, and I overcooked the thing. And so I think I was not getting the benefit of doing it to make up for the time that I lost by overdoing it back there. So I think you want to do a regular amount of back sighting on this one.
Right.
So it looked pretty decent. I would think about straightening out your arcs as much as possible.
Okay.
And you can do that by coming a little closer to the important cones. And
Okay.
how you do that is you start that arc earlier and less.
Okay.
And when you start getting that working, you realize you're not turning the wheel as far, which is a bonus, because whoever turns the wheel the least wins.
Yeah, yeah. All right, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Thank you. Smooth.
Ha ha ha!